Welcome back to my humble little Let's Play. We are on episode 10, I think. Last time we pulled a Maggie win after getting brutally slaughtered as the Lost. The music for this time is going to be what I believe is Canadian rock band The Kings with their album Are Here. Get it? The Kings are here. The Kings are here. They have that nice classic 80s sound, so I'll start that up. And we will go in and, what are we looking at? Eden tokens 52? Well, maybe when I hit 100 we'll do that. Let's random and just take whatever comes our way. Eve. It could be good, could be bad. We will see how it goes. I'm extremely hit and miss with Eve, and I don't know what it is. Like, sometimes I will just do absurdly well with her. Other times, it's a flop by, like, the second room, and very obviously is going to be a disaster of a run. That scared me for a second, didn't know what was going to happen there. See, Toronto, I assume. Not great damage. I don't... Oh, there we go. No bomb either. Kind of depressing, as that would be the room to use it on. Yeah, so the overarching goal for this run is obviously going to be to get ourselves into the Whore of Babylon state and just kind of hang out there. Is this going to take... Yeah. I think 4 shots per bubble, so that's annoying. I'm really tempted to just use the Razor, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, I like it when he teleports more. There we go. Keep doing that. Like, drop some bombs, teleport into your bombs. It's almost tempting to just get hit one more time intentionally. There it is. Keep doing that. Keep that shit up. Deadbird doing his absolute best to help us out. There it is. Stay on him. Don't focus on the circles. I got that shit on lock. There we go. All of that for some HP. And luck. I'm more excited, as it usually happens with Magic Scab, I am far more excited about the luck than I am about the HP. I shouldn't say always. I guess Judas, like, it's probably gonna be the HP, if I'm being totally honest. All of my instincts were telling me to dodge up, and I feel like I would have taken really, really dumb damage had I done so. I'm gonna fade right in the next track here. I think at the time this was far less of a thing. Like, they didn't, you know, I didn't doing that. I was trying to, like, focus on what I was saying about the track, and I just completely left the game for a second in my mind. Yeah, I wish stuff like Deadbird, Bumbo, all of that good stuff, I wish it kind of was easier to aggro to things. Well, that's an item. It's technically, very, very technically an item. You know what, I will check out this other room and see if we can't find a bomb in it, because all those pots, we had that stone chest. No, that's really sad. Okay, you know, we're not doing bad for first floor. I mean, 3.5 minutes rather, is not a stellar time, but we're really just looking for something that can really hook it up with our damage here. 2.5 is not great. And see, we really want to do the curse room, of course. Can't justify it. No soul hearts, no black hearts. apparently all of the spiders in the entire game have decided to congregate in this very room. I'm thrilled. There we go. One key, which we actually needed. Oh boy. Come on. Be smart. Just circle. It'll be fine. Let's keep the, what are the corn flies? Little corn-shaped fellas? Corn flies? Just keep them away from yourself. And you're good. We did get a penny. Yeah. I was really feeling it with that flame, but oh well. Lots of flies. And this is our second burning basement in a row. That's kind of depressing. Well, there's our bomb anyway, if we need it, which I hope we will. For some reason. Okay, I'm okay with one Monstro. 2 is a little much, as we have seen before. I'm gonna take the time to shoot this poop, just in case there was a soul heart. I don't think this version of Monstro ever jumps up high. It's just gonna, yeah, until we get some sort of damage, it's gonna be a bit of a slog. Which, slog, you know, it's a word that I feel like I've always known existed and I've always used or thought to myself. I feel like I've talked to a fair amount of people recently who are like, slog, what the hell is a slog? You know, some people will pick up on it due to context, but as far as actually having heard the word before, they don't really know it or haven't heard it. Is that just me? Is slog not actually a word and I've just made this word up in my mind because it fits what I am trying to say? You know, you're having a rough go of it. It's a slog. You're slogging through, you know, the mud, the dirt, life, a rough patch in life, whatever it may be. I mean, it fits. I think it fits. It's slog. Slag? It's not Borderlands. We'll take HP afterwards. We should have taken HP before. One more. Can't do it. Definitely want to. Can't do it. We're out of our Horror Babylon state for now, which I'm okay with. Gimpy is pretty good. Should pay out for us, hopefully with soul hearts. Also, I apologize for all the sniffing I tend to do. I'm just one of those people constantly stuffed up. Alright, 2 beans in a row. I know at least one person who would be amused at this fact, given that their nickname for me is, in fact, Bean. Go on down to the next floor. We got a deal with the devil precedence, at least. We took a deal. That means next floors there is a greater chance for a deal than... there's a greater chance for a deal with the devil than, say, an angel room. Which many people would... Okay, now there's not, so... But many people would agree that deals with the angel, if you could even call them deals, but angel rooms are just kind of meh. I mean, there are certainly good items that can be found in an angel room. The problem is a lot of them not only are found in the angel room, but in normal item rooms anyway, so why should I get excited about them? But... Alright, now we are living on the edge. Just a little. That was risky. Also risky. I thought for a split second, that there was still a spider. What was that? Yeah, deal with the angels. I mean, like, more often than not, it seems like you're getting either items that you can find in an item room or regular boss fights, or you are getting chests with spirit hearts, at least, on a good day. This room scares the shit out of me, so we're just gonna... No. Why aren't they going? Why weren't they... Oh boy. Yep, there it is. And we get a spirit heart from it. That is so frustrating. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're just gonna, we're gonna try an Eden. The randoming hasn't been doing it for us. We're gonna try a little Eden here. We get Diplopia, okay-ish stats, a Soul Heart, which I'm pumped about, and a little Loki. Diplopia is really the big one here. Yeah, our rate of fire is a little slow. Our damage is kind of fine. I mean, it can't be worse than what we just had. That was a really wonky dodge, and I'm glad it worked out. Little Loki coming through right now. Yeah, we really want to not take, obviously you always want to not take damage, but the fact that we have a Soul Heart, we really want to see if we can preserve that and get a deal with the devil. Diplopia on a deal with the devil could be a nice early win for us if we play our cards right. But yeah, and aside my sniffing, I keep losing my train of thought and returning to it. As far as my little sniffles go, not only am I one of those people who's just perpetually a little bit stuffed up, but it's also, it's that time of the year. We got late July, we got late June going on, almost July. It's gonna happen. Got that ragweed coming in full. We have a battery that is not very useful to us. I'm gonna go to our item room first. I'd care more if we had deal with the devil coming our way. Justice, sure. Pretty good. No complaints. I think we can warrant popping a key on this chest. Definitely. Obviously I'm going to be happy with that outcome. I'm actually really enjoying this this start thus far. We're gonna take care of that because it was making me a little nervous. All right, Troll Bomb, no big deal. It's okay. You can slow enemies a little. It's certainly not worth diplopia-ing. It's not worth cloning, at any rate. Oh, what am I thinking? We got a battery charge on the ground here. We can pop that off. It's a little bit tempting to stay with Guppy's head, but again, diplopia, unless we get something absolutely huge on the boss room, we're probably gonna just keep it. I don't care enough about min-maxing to roll with Guppy's head for so long. Yeah, slowing is pretty nice right now. Yeah, Lil Loki is... I don't know what his damage is, or if our damage is just a little better than I thought by looking at it. But we're actually not doing that bad. Our tier stat is probably... It feels slow, but I think it's actually about normal for a start. Like for a starting stats on Isaac or Eve or anything like that. It's kind of tempting to diplopia. I won't though. I'll be smart. We get a bit of a tears up, we get a lot of spirit hearts. Super happy going down. Obviously, we will not feel bad about going in here. Degaz, not useful immediately, but it will be, hopefully. Battery charge is useless to us as of now. We're actually looking for a key. I didn't notice until checking as we walked into that room. Yeah, our tier stat might actually... Maybe it's a little worse than I thought, because PJ... No, I'm thinking of... PJ's doesn't give us a tears up. I'm thinking of Pacifier. It's basically its little brother in terms of effects. That was bad damage. And Degaz will hold on to it until I feel We absolutely need the Spirit Heart. Or if we get a Curse, that's bad. Curse the Blind, probably worth just popping it. Yeah, I really, right now I think I want Tears more than I want anything else. Petrified Poop in this room would be pretty cool. We'll check a little. Oh yeah, we are still looking for a key. Don't forget about that. Obviously you can forget about it, but I need to not forget about it. That is not a key. Not quite worth our only bomb. We might end up going into the arcade. Alright. It could be much, much worse. I really thought I could get him before we'd have to move. I thought very wrong. A lot of battery charges. I kind of hope we get something worth diploping and then somehow pick up an active item. That's not... Okay. I guess we'll do our boss fight right away. It's the Haunt. Honestly, the worst part of this fight is this part we're in right now, for that very reason. For this very reason. Like, these little Haunts, I always think I have their dodging down, and then I just absolutely do not. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pop to gas. Unbelievable. I was gonna say, just do your brimstone shit and let me have that instead. Alright. Perfect. Yeah, I'd much prefer your brimstone bullshit. At least that's a little bit better for dodging. The slow actually makes me a bit nervous with Haunt because it kind of dickers with my ability to dodge. We will take this going in. I didn't even notice we had Tapeworm. Was that doing something for us? Oh yeah, increasing our range by a ton. We'll do that for now. This is not worth diploping, unfortunately. That's a little scary that we could not kill that in one round. Yeah, we'll just take this. We will go to our arcade and pray to God that we can find a key somewhere. Yeah, we already visited our curse room right off the bat. I'm not in a position where I want to be able to skip an item, or where I can skip an item room. So we will... Okay, this could be it right here. You dirty dog. I mean, I can't really be upset about that. I can be upset about that. I can be really upset with myself for that one. Come on. I see the keys. I see you got them at some point. Alright. Alright, asshole. You get like one more key roll. Okay, well the luck up is fine. We're good for now. We're cool. Just hook me up with those keys. I don't give a shit about your coins. You can keep your money, sir. No, you can keep your hearts as well. Gold hearts are really good. I'll give you that. This is the one. There it is. That was all we needed. I shouldn't have given you that, actually. You've taken enough of my time, sir. Great. The reason we are ignoring the tick is because the tick does not come off unless you get the matchstick, and I do not trust those odds. That is really sad, because it is an active item. And it is actually one that I would enjoy having. I will go to our shop and see if there is enough there worth diploping. I would say there is. So we're gonna pop that off. There's options this early is really good. Are you wizard? We got our key back. I'd say that's worth it. I really would. And now we can go get our active item. And actually Crack the Sky has become okay. I think with a 9 volt, it becomes about proper for balance. It fires, not fires, but it will spawn the same holy light shots that Isaac and one of the horsemen spawn, the little white pillars. Not across the room, but they have a fairly decent chance to target enemies. We have our key, so I don't care much about that. That was real bad. Okay, so they give the explosion effect on that guy. That's a little odd. Probably shouldn't have gotten a hit on that room. There's no real excuse. Almost gives us a bomb right there, which would be very welcome. Mr. Boom we will use once to get a bomb. We probably could have used it to get the bomb and the heart available just in case, but I don't really care enough to go to that length. So if we can get like a good hit in, we could have killed all of them in one fell swoop. That made me a little nervous, thought we might take some stupid damage. I dislike this room because there is only so much I can do for dodging. Easy. There it is. Okay, another soul heart. That's actually really good. That was... Okay, you know what? I'm not too upset about it because we did get the spirit heart, and now we have more than enough money to warrant going to our shop. I'm not sure if there's anything really too worth it, honestly. I mean, we could buy the Bible so it doesn't show up again. I'll just blow up this guy and call it a day. Alright. Okay, I absolutely abhor this room. You know what? Perfect. We got rid of 2 of them, we got some flies. Absolutely worth. Okay, this is now a problem for me. I hate this room so much. Okay, stop. Stop. Just stop. Okay. Also not a fan of this room. I'm just not a fan. There's a lot of rooms I'm not a fan of in our current position. Rosary is alright. I think that increases our Angel Room chance, or our chance to find Eternal Hearts. At any rate, it gives us 3 fat Soul Hearts, and that's what I am all about right now. Especially when we are very bad at the game and decide to take lots of stupid damage at every available opportunity. But we got a key out of it, so it's not all bad. This room shouldn't be an issue. At least, you know, our damage is good enough to kill the poops in 1 hit. That was, you know, I got a little cocky there. I thought I could pull it off. I'll do it. I probably shouldn't, but I will. I'm too curious about this room. Garrett could be real good. That's kind of a sad use. Yeah, little Loki does double, it seems. So we try to get as many doublings, many multi-dimensional baby shots as we can. I'm sorry those shots were supposed to be slowed. There we go. That got a little stupid. Again, just getting a little weird with our slow effect there. If the Bible gave us like a spirit heart on use, I would definitely take it. As it stands, we're gonna go latchkey for that luck up, and we will head on down. I think did I go to the item room? Oh yes, we got rosary. We can't go in there, of course. Of course, he says after he tries to enter the room with the doors very obviously closed. Really thought we could handle that guy. Our damage is in a sore spot right now. That's a sad room. I guess Yara might double it outside of the area, but that's a pretty big waste. 25 cents. Now, obviously, I really want to get to our shop. I can probably leave the map up. That was kind of close. Absolutely hate that room. There's a way to not take damage on it. That's not how I prefer to play that room. I like getting down to half a soul heart for the, you know, whenever we find our boss fight. I'm especially thrilled, by the way, that that room and this room, as it turns out, were totally unnecessary to find our boss fight. He's adjusting a little bit there. Come on. Yeah, Lil Loki is probably the current star of this run right now. I mean, it's certainly not me. Multi-dimensional baby requires me to be slightly better in order for it to be me. We'll go about that. Aha, we're so close. I thought we could get it. I probably should have... Okay, no. There we go. We literally cannot take a single... We're probably going to take damage here. Let's just... You know, sometimes you just got... Okay. I surprise myself sometimes. Not trying to be negative, but, you know, at a certain point you gotta admit to yourself, you know, maybe I'm not skilled enough to go to take this room without taking damage. It happens. I'm just gonna have that one off. Yeah, I mean, we could do some stuff. Actually, we will... No, because our odds of getting a bomb are probably not great. We can do this. This is easy mode. It's not. It's literally hard mode. But it's easy mode. All we need to do is take the advice of thousands of players worldwide and get good. As he takes damage. I mean, now I really don't care. Got a lot of spiders. I'm really not happy with how I've been playing today, honestly. We had that fantastic Maggie run. That was, you know, I'm happy with how I played on the Lost. You know, we had a first floor Curse of the Blind, which is absolutely horrible. And we did alright with it. We did what we could. I probably could have popped the D4 and saved us a little bit, maybe? But, you know, there's only so much you can do, man. It's not a bomb. That is not really a shot, as it turns out. And we're just gonna... Yeah, that would have been prudent to do right from the get-go. Still no bombs. At least we finally found our boss room. Okay, if we cannot take damage here, we should be in a half-decent... Well, not... This might be my last run for the day. I don't know if I'm tilted or tired or both, but it's not going great. That scared me a little. That scares me a little. It scares me a lot. Oh, okay, he's turning his head this time. Alright, we officially can't do that again. Just stop. Just stop taking damage. Well, you know, I think on the very first episode, I mentioned something about not being a good player. I usually do a little better than this. I'm kind of disappointed with myself today, if I'm being completely honest, but, you know, we strive to get better, we don't get discouraged. I'm certainly not discouraged either. You know, we all have our ups and downs in life and in games. Sometimes you get on that hot streak, sometimes you tilt a little, and it's fine. I hope you enjoyed the episode nonetheless. I hope you enjoyed the music, hopefully a little more than the episode, given how I played. But regardless, I will see you next time.